Hello, and welcome back to the channel. And some moose miners. So this is a game that I played. I played way too much of the demo. I played probably I don't know. It was like 60 hours of the demo of this game. It just released on I think it's on it's on Steam, obviously. But is it? I don't know if it's early access or not. Um, I don't see anything that says early access on it. I think it's just released. Um, it's a silly game. So these are a couple of my save games. I'm gonna start a new save game, obviously, because that's the way to do it. Try to show y'all kind of what the game is about. It's an incremental like clicker type game, except for there's no clicking involved in it. All you're gonna do is you seriously just sit here and watch the moose with this big buzzsaw on the front of it go chop down rocks, and then it drops them in here, and then the rocks go down into this, and then it goes into this portal thing, and it just goes. It's kind of hard and weird to explain, except for you see, it's a lot of stuff. There's um there is there's a little bit of stuff to kind of mine here. So obviously, uh, uh we're, we got lots and lots of stuff to do. Now, I will say in the demo, there was walls that kind of constrained you. There is no constraint here anymore, evidently. I don't know if there's actually a wall, if it's just incrementally procedurally generated forever. Uh, it seems it goes on for a while. It's oh my lord. I'm gonna spend too much time in this game. That's what's gonna happen. This is like I said, the demo I was constrained, and the one thing where the demo that I wanted was more. And it looks like we definitely we still have more. I don't know if there's an end to it. There does not seem to be an end to it. All right, well, I'm done with that for now. All right, so basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the moose to fill that thing up as fast as we can. And but as fast as we can, it's not super fast here. So we're gonna kind of let him go for a minute, and then this guy here, if we want to, you can see it's not even really that full. And there's no way to show timer. Show let me show timer. Oh, that's how long we're in. Show info, deepest gem 2, deepest tree cut, company value $0. And then we got some stuff there. We can go back to the main menu. So basically what we're doing is we're dropping these down here. It goes through the grinder. And as it goes through the grinder, then it will slowly come down here, and that fills this guy up. Now we can just say, you know what, we're done with this. I want some more money now. And we can say, send this to storage. And then once that goes off, it basically gives us a little bit of money. And then we start getting our upgrades unlocked over here. So there's a couple of things we can do to our little moose buddy here. We can give him more speed so he runs back and forth faster and faster. We can give him more capacity so he can carry more gems. So instead of doing 1 gem and coming back, he'll do 2 gems or 4 gems, or just more capacity in his bucket. Soft speed will allow him to cut stuff faster, or we can just do a bunch of miners. Now, right now, this miner costs me $5. If I go max, it's going to cost me $50. I get 4 new miners. I'm going to do that and go whoop, and just drop them down there. And now we have 4 mooses. I guess 4 meese? That's not right. So I love me some Mises to pieces. All right. So sorry. It just sometimes it gets stuck in your head. You got to let it out. So basically now we have 4 of these guys going off down here. And those are going. Just doing that. So unfortunately in the beginning, sometimes it's just, you're just literally watching them. Now, if you look up here and you see this guy here, this shows us that gold thing there is worth 1,000. These are only worth $2. times 10, right? It has, so it tells you how hard it is to get through it. It tells you how much they're worth. It tells you the same thing with the trees, wands. It basically it tells you all the different stuff that we need. Now the trees and stuff down here, I haven't done any of those yet because, well, I just got the game. Open catalog. What is it? Ooh, catalog. Oh, okay. So ones. I don't know if it's just, are the ones just down here in the trees someplace? Oh, there's golden trees. Does it just make them? I don't understand what it's doing with those. We're not there yet. All right. So now those are all the moose upgrades here. And then down here we have grinder upgrades, right? So we can actually have grinders to the left and to the right. We can make extra storage points, so we can actually increase how much storage we have here. So that allows the tram to kind of go and allows us to keep filling things up. The speed of the grinder. See, unlock the storage, spillable upgrade, enable toggling storage switches on or off. Okay, I don't know what that means. That's new to me. And then we will eventually get into other upgrades too. So what we're going to do is we do this, and then we're going to tell this guy to go to the storage again. It is about half full this time, so that's good. And you'll see as it's gone, they'll kind of store up there, and then it kind of does that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do max miners again. So we're going to add 2 new miners. So the 2 new miners may not be that good of an idea. So we're going to go ahead and drop them. And then it's still building up stuff here, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to upgrade 7 miners capacity. And the way it works is if you select a moose, right? Because I should be able to select, no, maybe I can't. Like if I select him, right, that will upgrade only his capacity. Where if I don't select any moose, then it says upgrade 7 moose's capacities. Our miners capacities, right? So now all of it will slowly upgrade them all together. And then try to keep them balanced. So now you see, now they can carry 3. Now we have a problem now because this thing's completely backed up. And now we're starting to have a problem where this guy's not keeping up any longer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. We're going to send this thing to storage again. We're going to wait for it to get some money. And then once we're going to do that, we're going to upgrade this thing's speed. Come on. We'll go ahead, upgrade this thing's speed. And now you see it's going faster. We still can't keep up. Our moose are still kind of gathering around the end here, and they're not able to unload fast enough. So we will be filling this thing up faster. So now the other thing we can do also is instead of just having 1, we can do this. And now we have 3 of them, or 4 of them. So now that gives them 4 unload points. And now with that thing having 4 unload points, it's now going to basically be able to unload from all 4 of them. Basically, it's two load points per minecart. At least that's what I've noticed. Eventually, we'll be able to start increasing the length of the minecart. And now you'll see we're starting to fill it up fast enough that we're causing it to basically be able to fill up that cart, which is good. Being able to fill up the cart is good. Now, if I do add so we go 1, 2, 3, right? So now we're balanced, right? But now the issue is that these over here are going to get kind of full, or they'll start filling. Our minecart's too small now. So it's going to come in, it will stop where it thinks it can go, and then once it's going to start cycling faster because it's just grabbing whatever is there, and then once it gets to the end, it's going to take off once it's done loading. So that way you're going to get more, but it'll be a more constant feed of money, but it's going to be a slower count, if that makes sense, but it'll be more constant because we're just upgrading more often. All right, so now we're going to do here, we're going to go back to max. We're going to add 5 new miners, right? So now if you look at all these guys are all picked up 2 or 3 rocks. I think they're all getting 3. I'm going to add 5 new miners here. I'm going to drop them. And if you watch this guy, he's only going to grab one rock. So those new miners are only grabbing one rock at a time. So because they haven't been upgraded. So whenever you drop them, and it keeps... all of them have their own little value of whatever their miner at, whatever the speed is. All that stuff is all set. And same thing with our grinders, right? The center grinder is completely full, or it's upgraded with a speed. The outside miners aren't. So you'll see that they're starting to back up because they don't have the speed upgrades. So if we take our capacity here, and this is going to upgrade all 13 of our miners. So we'll do that. So now they all have upgraded capacity. So they're all loading, it looks like 4, 5... yeah, they're all uploading. They're all loading 5 stones now. So now, once we do that, we're going to start backing up again. And it's a whack-a-mole. It's an incremental game. It's a bunch of whack-a-mole. It's exactly what the game does. So an idea here is upgrade. Open the upgrade menu, right? So minecarts, we can get rails. So we need 5,000 for that one. Better minecarts is a bunch of money. Storage carts, right? Upgrade storage carts with greater storage, increased speed, upgrade and that's even more money. Miners, we can get a drinking helmet, increasing the maximum speed, upgrade for the moose. Minecart, unlock a larger minecart, right? So this stuff is all kind of later. Lumber processing is 10,000. Wand crafting is 250,000. Wand storage, right? And then storage fences, increasing the storage amount on it. Okay, so basically it allows you to store more and more. So what we need to do probably is get to 10,000 and upgrade lumber processing. Right, so but in order to do that, what I want to do is I'm going to go down here to this, and I want to go basically upgrade all 7 of them so we get more speed. Because that will be good. Because that way now all of them are going to start burning through a lot faster. And it's just literally an issue of trying to get all this stuff kind of through and done and doing, and it's, I don't know, it's a satisfying game. I get to watch the moose walk around. I get to watch the stuff kind of being brought down, and it just, to me, select miners to control a group. All right, so we're all going to go do that. I kind of want to unlock the 10,000 is a bit much though. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get there, but I kind of want to get that today. So maybe we're going fairly quickly. So maybe we'll just let them run for a minute, and then let's see, what's this? Open catalog. Yeah, so this is just how much stuff it's worth it, right? Oh, so the wands are, we need 2 things to be able to make it. Okay. Oh, there's lots of stuff here. Okay, so each rock has a different. Okay, all right, I see what's going on here. All right. So open dialogue. So that's 1,000. I'm going to go ahead and get wood processing open. So I'm going to just let them run for a minute. I probably would be better off getting them more upgrades for other things. But where is the fun in that? We got to open the new stuff. It's all new stuff down there calling to me, not doing anything. So we'll just wait a second. But yeah, so the game is on Steam right now. It just released. It is a grand total of $7.99 until May 17th. So basically another week. And that will allow you to basically play the game, and it looks like everything's open, you know, and all that fun stuff. So it is a fun, I don't know. I like the game. It's just nice to just watch them, and especially once we get later. Maybe I'll go over to another one that's I finished from the demo and see how much open it is. because that one was kind of set up to it killed the entire demo area, and I got pretty much as much money as I could out of it, and it can generate a lot more money. But I want to open. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's do that. I'm gonna save and exit here. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I want to go back and play it. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. I didn't want to save and exit. I wanted to save and go back to the main menu. All right, so let's play again. I'm gonna load. So this is I last played it December. Miner count 850, right? So we're gonna go ahead, play save A. So this is this was basically the end of the demo right here. So I basically have this thing going out as far as I can to the edge of the demo. Now these guys are all going to be able to go and grab things because that's, this was the edge of the demo right here. So now they're all going to go out there. So what I was doing is I was trying to save as much money as I could, but probably the best thing, so we can upgrade the storage minecart. So let's go in here and go upgrade menu. So we can do rails. So we can unlock rails. That's fine. So now we can unlock rails. We'll save all that stuff for a second. We want to open lumber processing here. Okay, spillage doors. We'll go and unlock spillage doors. We'll unlock spillage or storage fences. So now we have a bunch of stuff that's open and unlocked. So you'll see now we have a bunch of guys down here. So if, now we have tree production that we can do. So we're going to go to miners. We're going to go to max. I'm going to go to miners. I'm going to add 4 miners. So now it is good that, like, however many you have open, it opens the other side at the same time. So that's awesome and good. But instead of doing that, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do this like this. I'm going to pick up all those miners, and I'm just going to drop them down here. And see, hopefully, yeah, so now we're going to get lumber down. So now we can start cutting lumber. And it looks like that is just making trees. So it's basically just going through the saws. So lots and lots of lumber. Now, I don't know what's going to happen once it gets down there. Like, does a minecart just pick up both sides of them? Eventually, we got to figure out where the minecart is. We'll see what the minecart does here real quick. Well, like I said, this is kind of in the definitely later game. So we need to get probably the minecart. Let's get the minecart some speed. Yeah, so it's some of the stuff you can see, especially later. It's very expensive, and a lot of this stuff wasn't made because, like, the travel that they're having to go through over here is pretty bad. Pick up some miners. Go ahead, drop those guys. Let's see what they do with the trees here. So what should happen is this back cart should stop right there. And then, yeah, so it just picks up lumber. And then it'll kind of go in. I just need to get this thing needs more speed. Yeah, you go faster. How about that? You just need more speed because it's taking forever to go through here. Like, and it was fine when I was in the demo and I had limited time, but like I want more money. So this thing is all starting to just slowly just completely fill this stuff up. All these things are not being fast enough. The grinder storage point speed. I'm going to go ahead and hit that for speed and see. Yeah, so now that way it upgrades the speed on the other side. So now they're able to kind of start cutting the trees down better for us. All right, so now we have trees, we have all that stuff going. All right, let's go back into our upgrades, our upgrade system. Let's go crafting. Let me get one. No, let's see, one crafting. So we need 250. We'll be there very soon. All right, so I want to see what that one does. So we're going to save up some money to get some wand crafting going. Now, the only bad part about this is especially as this goes on, it can kind of get stuck sometimes because if stuff is still loading, it's kind of like the trains of Victorio, where if they have, they're looking for inactivity, right? And they're basically overflowing back into it, so it can get stuck sometimes like this. Especially with them being this fast or being this close and able to drop stuff off so quickly. Now, this will eventually kind of sort itself out because what will happen is next time it's going to come in, these guys are going to completely fill this area up, and then we're going to have lots and lots of resources. And then if you really are like, okay, I'm done with this, you just send them to storage. And then it'll just go in half full. I want the extra money. I want to be able to make wands because I think that's cool. We'll see if it is cool. All right, so there you go. That should do it. This can come in. It'll stop here in the beginning, and then once that stuff is kind of done, then it will move forward. And then it's unfortunately. All right, there you go. All right, wand crafting. What does that do? Where are they? Yeah, where's the wand crafters at? Wand crafters. To upgrade 52 wands per craft. Okay. So you're a wizard, Moose. Let's see. Okay. So here's the wand crafters here. So they're just above. So they're just taking whatever they have down here, and they're angry now because they probably ran out of wood down here. Yeah, so they're all running out of wood and stuff. So these are basically okay. So this all makes sense. It's all good. So basically the crafters are just up here chilling above the thing, making a bunch of wands for us. So I want more crafters. I would prefer, because if we're gonna make more money by crafting wands out of these things, we might as well turn them all into wands. Doesn't make sense to do it any other way. Now the only issue with this is like I said, it's now this one I went so wide. I went to basically the limits of the demo for the width of this. So we want to kind of to do as many of these as we can, and then I want to try to get as far down here as I can, and then we should be able to look in here. Yeah, so those are wands and those are sticks. It'd be nice if I could tell it, don't take the sticks. Slowly building those guys out as far as we can. All right. It still allows me to do more wand crafters. All right. So we'll do that. I think our speed is okay, but we'll go ahead and upgrade our speed on everybody. All right. So once we have all that stuff going, now we have that is all going, and we're crafting wands, and that should start giving us more money. So if we have, obviously, if this guy has a stick and a freaking a gem, they're doing that, but they're dropping the wands in basically as fast as they can. So you see all the wands appear. So this is all wands right now. So that is all wands. All right, so Moose upgrades. So we're going to go ahead, we'll do capacity. We're going to start doing capacity just because, especially with these guys having to travel as far as they are, because they're having to travel some distance to get to some of these things. But yeah, so, and all you're doing is this incremental game. So you're rapidly just kind of going through and doing things. So,, it's good to kind of see all that stuff and how it works and how it goes. and how the upgrade stuff works. I will definitely go back to my new game, and I want to play that one just because I want to kind of play through the game and do this stuff, because especially if these guys are going to do like this, it's probably best to have a limited quantity of them. It's nice to have this many, but I need so many more moose to be able to mine and cut down things and or the trees and stuff that. And I probably have enough trees over here that it's okay. I need more up here because these guys are. So we do rel upgrades, rel upgrade, rel length, right? So if I upgrade my rel length here, I'm just gonna hit max. I can't really go that far because they're not. I don't have that many. Upgrade minecart count. Oh my god. I wonder if that's broken because I don't have any rel length and I don't have any minecarts yet. It was. Okay. So upgrading the rel length kind of will upgrade all the links for all of them. And you'll see like this little, basically these little minecarts. And what they're going to do is it extends the length of these guys out so that the moose don't have to come all the way back. So we'll go ahead and send this guy to storage real quick. And what they're going to do is it's going to do it on both sides of it. And then what we're going to, so what we end up wanting to do is to get that thing all the way in. That was actually a good amount of wands there. So we'll get that kind of going. So that one's going to upgrade all 290 of our rails. But you see, especially as we're starting to get to wands and stuff, we're starting to get a lot of money. So what I want to do is do this, and I'm going to hit rail length kind of once it slows down a second. Yeah, so we did get some sticks that time. So it looks like it's, no, those are all ones. So it's just depending on which trees it's picking up, and as you get higher and higher, you get more and more money for it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go rail cart length again. We're going to take a whole $4 million into rail cart length. And you'll see that it's going to kind of build them out. And depending on how far it can go, it kind of stops, right? And the same thing up here. So it's going to kind of, build out all of them evenly until it kind of gets to where things are kind of, as far as it can. So then as we get this guy down here, right, and we have, so this should start getting us more and more. And some of them are still kind of confused because they're just, they were coming back here. And so we've confused them because they're like, oh, I was heading back there and now it's changed. And then you'll see they're going to come through and they're going to just kind of keep running along the end of here until they find something where they can drop it off. And then once they find one where they can drop it off, then they'll drop off their resources. So we're kind of messing up the rotation here because the moose can actually drop off more than the minecarts can hold, which is not good. So it's just because I started from the demo and into this thing, I'm causing problems, right? So let's go ahead and do, as soon as that thing gets us some money, I'm going to do minecart count. And then that will increase the amount of minecarts we have, hopefully. And that will make it a little bit better because these things are fairly slow. So we'll do minecart count. And now they have a lot more minecarts. Now, on this side, obviously, they're going to have a lot more. On this side, they actually fairly long too. So it's whack-a-mole, right? It's just trying to figure out where the best issue is, or the best time for our money, and doing that. So the minecart speed can probably probably do some minecart speed. We'll do some minecart speed. That will allow it to kind of to go off a little bit faster. And it's just this whole situation. So like I said, this all started because this was the end of my one of my demo playthroughs, and I just I do really enjoy the game. And if you just like if you like incremental games, this one's probably a good one to kind of look at. If you're not sure whether you would like it or not, there's a demo. You can go check out the demo for a little bit and see how you feel about it. And then your play from the demo will kind of continue on into the game. So you can kind of see if you like it or not, and kind of see how it all goes. So I am really excited about the game. What are you guys doing? Where are you going? What are you picking up? Yeah, so basically what's happening is I've got a lot more sticks than I do gems, and it's being lopsided. So eventually we'll get all this stuff sorted out, and then we'll get all this stuff. Basically what I'm needing to do is I may just need to speed up my mooses. Speed up 850 mooses. So we'll just give them some more speed. That way this travel distance, I'm trying to cut this travel distance down because the travel distance is killing me. Because they're having to run so far that it's just causing problems over there. And it's just because it's uneven. So, but this is Moose Miners. If you're interested in it, there'll be a link down in the description for the Steam page. It has the demo. You can purchase the game. As always, if you like the videos, please consider throwing a like on them. If you have a question, or comment, or concern, please throw that down below. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to see more of this or any of the other crazy stuff that I play on the channel, please consider throwing a subscription to the channel. It's free. You just push the button, you're good. But with that, we will let y'all go, and we'll talk to you soon.